You do anything to keep your vehicle happy. Let's make sure it stays running smoothly. With eBay Guaranteed Fit, you'll find the right parts that fit your vehicle the first time. From air filters to headlights to batteries and bumpers. When you see the green check, you know that part will fit. Get the right parts at the right prices. Head to ebaymotors.com. Let's ride. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 1737. Enjoy the Process by Ross Enamait of rosstraining.com. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Sunday bonus episode, which we do each week here on ORD. I'm Greg Audino, your host, and once again, I will be sharing a previously aired episode with you today, aired on another show in the OLD network, that is. This one comes from Optimal Health Daily, and I think you'll find that its teachings are widely applicable to your health, your relationships, and far beyond. So let's get right into it. Here is Dr. Neil with the narration and his commentary as we optimize your life.
Enjoy the Process by Ross Enamait of rosstraining.com. To begin, I'd like to wish everyone a happy new year. I hope you're ready to thrive in 2019 and beyond. With that said, I've never been a fan of resolutions to begin the new year. I don't set out to become a new person each year. Instead, I strive for continuous improvement each day. Dates on the calendar do not affect my desire to improve. I am passionate about my work, so I'll continue to push myself regardless of the year. Unfortunately, not everyone understands my desire to improve. Hard work is not always viewed favorably. Yes, people understand that it is effective, but they have been led to believe that hard work is not enjoyable. And it is this distorted perception that often causes failure with fitness resolutions. People begin the new year by prepping for deprivation. They believe that the only way to improve is by depriving themselves of life's pleasures. Fortunately, it does not need to be that way. I would not train as hard as I do if I did not enjoy the process. The time that I invest in training does not force me to miss out on the rest of the world. The opposite is actually true. Health and fitness allow me to enjoy more of the world, and it is this message that we need to spread to the masses. The majority of people today do not understand it. They have been led to believe that exercise is everything but fun. Ironically, the fitness industry often contributes to this false perception. Just think of all the marketing campaigns that promise faster fitness solutions. These marketers are not encouraging the consumer to enjoy the process. Instead, they tell you to get it over with as fast as possible. You wouldn't be rushing if it was something you enjoyed. Or what about the diet pills that are sold as substitutes for exercise? If exercise was fun, why are we encouraged to pop pills instead? With so many deceptive marketing campaigns, it is no surprise that the average person isn't enthusiastic about exercise. I've even had close friends and family who thought I was crazy for training so hard. They can't comprehend it. Explaining my passion isn't enough to combat the marketing powers that have influenced their thought process. Once again, we need more people who are passionate about training to speak up and share their experiences. It must be a joint effort. I certainly hope to alter the perception of exercise through this site as well as my actions offline. I realize, however, that influencing the masses isn't a one-man job. I'm sure I'm not the only one who is questioned about training so hard. A week rarely passes without someone telling me I'm crazy after watching one of my videos. Or if they don't call me crazy, they'll comment about how I must train countless hours each day. So I'm either crazy or I have no life. Sorry, but both assumptions are false. For example, I recently posted a picture on Facebook showing myself exercising in 1993, 2003, and 2013. 3 images that cover 20 years of my life. After posting the picture, someone commented with the following, quote, "What's the point of doing so much training to live another 20 years if you spend 30 of them in the gym?" End quote. Well, at least this person didn't call me crazy. He just thinks I'm pissing my life away. And while my natural response was to counter with sarcasm, it makes more sense to use his comments to hopefully change the perception that others have about exercise. Personally, I rarely train for more than an hour at a time. As much as I love training, I don't get paid for it. I still have a family to provide for each day. My own training does not put dinner on the table. I do it because I enjoy it. I am passionate about it. I love the time that I spend in the gym. I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy the results. I enjoy the process. I crave it each day. That's not crazy, and I'm not wasting time. That's just me pursuing something that I'm passionate about. If we ever hope to curb the health and obesity problems that exist today, we must first let people in on the secret that training is not something to dread. You can actually enjoy it. It all starts by finding something that you are passionate about pursuing. Perhaps it is a challenge, obstacle, or event that will initially pique your interest. Different people have different motivations. That's okay. We don't need to pursue the same goals to understand each other. I don't train hard to live a longer life. If I do, so be it. I'm more concerned about living life to the fullest. For me, that means making the most of each day. Challenging myself physically and mentally is part of the process. I wouldn't have it any other way. I hope to train every day until my last. As a result, I don't need annual resolutions. I'm too busy trying to better myself every Monday through Sunday. You just listened to the post titled, "Enjoy the Process" by Ross Enamait of rosstraining.com.
National Geographic presents.
What I'm asking you to do is dangerous. You need to take your time to think it through.
No, I don't. What do I do?
We can't save everyone. But if I don't try, I don't think I'll be able to live with myself.
What are we supposed to do?
Some stood by.
Anything. You have to.
She stood up.
There has to be a line.
Belle Powley is Meep Geese.
There has to be me for this to work.
A Small Light limited series premieres Monday, May 1st at 9. Stream on Hulu and Disney+.
Ever since we got Xfinity Mobile, the whole family now has the fastest mobile service. Back in my day, we didn't have it nearly as good.
Oh yeah? Back in my day, you couldn't even stream outside the house. I don't like to think about it.
Switch to Xfinity Mobile, the fastest mobile service with 5G and millions of Wi-Fi hotspots. Get the best price for 2 unlimited lines with 5G compared to the lowest price plans of the top 3 carriers. Just $30 a line per month. Visit Xfinity.com/fastestmobile to learn more. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Unlimited intro service and Xfinity Internet required. Taxes and fees extra. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of usage. Data thresholds may vary.
Dr. Neil again here for my commentary. So far this week, if you listened to yesterday's episode, that's episode 651, you may notice a theme. We're talking about the new year. We're talking about making fitness maybe sort of slightly enjoyable so that you stay with it, that you're consistent with it. Now, a lot of this might involve what we call reframing the whole experience. Instead of viewing exercise or going to the gym as something that's supposed to be painful and done as quickly as possible so you can get in and get out, maybe we think about it instead as something that we actually enjoy. Now, don't get me wrong. You may not actually enjoy it at the moment you're lifting that last weight or running that last quarter mile when you're ready to just pass out or drop the weight. That's okay, but what you'll feel afterwards for sure will be enjoyment. When you start seeing those results, when you feel that rush of endorphins light up your brain afterwards, that's when you might feel like you sort of enjoy it. But if truly every minute you spend exercising or in the gym is painful, then maybe we need to rethink what you're doing. Because truly, if we don't enjoy the process or even find little moments during our workouts where we enjoy the process, then it will be harder to stick to it. So find those little moments, those little sparks where you do enjoy that one part of your workout at a minimum. If you don't enjoy the whole thing, search for those little moments that bring you joy. We talked about it yesterday. Maybe make a little competition with yourself where you strive to improve just a little bit so that with every day, week, or month during your workouts, you move one step closer to that goal that you have for yourself. Then you can look back and say, am I further along than I was yesterday or last week or last month? You can do what Ross described, where you take a picture of yourself now, then take another picture in 5 years or 10 years, and then you take another picture in another 5 years or 10 years and see how far you've come. Either way, you have to find little ways to enjoy the process. I'm like Ross. I very much enjoy working out most days, but I'm only maybe in the gym, which is now my home gym, for no more than an hour. That's it. So if you're spending more time than that and aren't enjoying it, yes, you can cut back the time. But again, find those little things about your workouts that make you happy. All right, really quickly, a little reminder that we have a bunch of shows in our network to help you optimize your life. To find them all, just search for Optimal Living Daily wherever you're hearing this. Thank you for being here and listening every day. I hope you're having a great week. Be back here tomorrow as always, where your optimal life awaits.